What's poppin', billionaires gang? How you guys doing? I know it's been a minute. I'll do analysis. So guys, I just decide to do it. Today I'm kind of not really feeling fine today. I don't know what's happening to me. I'm so weak and I don't know, but you know I have to give you guys something this morning. What I'm currently looking at on GBP is, for now guys, the direction of this week has not been confirmed yet. Okay, even though we've been printing higher highs on the bigger trend and all that other stuff like that. Okay, even though the market is on an uptrend, as you can see here, right, clearly. Okay, so it's very realistic for us to just start looking for buys, right? But also there are some things to pay very good attention to, because majorly our entries are always on H1, right? So we need to pay very good attention to whatever that is happening on the H1 as well. And again guys, I can see something like head and shoulder happening somewhere around here. If you pick this guy here, this is our first shoulder here, possibly. So if you pick this guy here, this looks more like a shoulder. And if you push this one here, and we have the head, which is this guy here. So I think something like this might possibly be happening. Okay, something like this might possibly be happening this week. So but I don't know guys, because that's just what I can see. And I always see all these things even before they happen. Like this one I could be wrong, okay, but this is what I can see right now. That is the formation that I think is kind of happening right now. And also guys, if you go to the H1 as well, we can see something like a a bear flag. Alright, you can see something like a bear flag somewhere around here. If you clone this guy here, okay, so you guys can see we have something like a bear flag pushing this one from here all the way to this point here, right? So we have something like a bear flag at this point here too as well. So guys, what is possibly going to happen here is, aside from that big head and shoulder that is forming at that point too, we can also see something like head and shoulder just around this point here too as well, right? So I'm very positive that this market here this GBP might possibly fall today. As you guys can see, we are rejecting a key psychological level here, so it's easy for us to jump into this market now and buy right now, because that we are rejecting this key psychological level here as well. But this pattern I can see here is a no for me to jump into the trade. So I'm just being patient on GBP I'll be very patient on GBP Whatever anything GBP do today, right, it won't really affect us badly, because it's better to have our money in our pocket than spend and lose it, right? So what I'm going to do is, if GBP continue back up, good, right? I'm not going to be getting into the trade. But if we can break this bear flag here and price break it to the downside, and we break this key psychological level, trust me guys, definitely I'll be getting into the trade for sales for GBP. Okay guys, so that is what I'm looking at on GBP, right? Euro AUD, yeah, everything sorry, let's go to Euro AUD. Everything on Euro AUD looks nice. Okay, everything looks nice. And as well guys, the direction of Euro AUD 2 hasn't been determined yet, right? It hasn't been determined yet. And something I can see on Euro AUD as well, just looking at it now, I can see, I don't know if you guys can see it, I can see something like this. Okay, I see something like this, right? So I see all these patterns, right? Once I see all this pattern, is a is a be careful for me, right? It's a be careful for me. Don't just get into the trade, just be careful and watch the market and just see what it might possibly do. So with that kind of inverted head and shoulder, I know that price might possibly continue back up. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I don't know why market is just printing all these patterns. Market is printing too much patterns, right? Too much patterns, right? So for now, GBP I'm waiting to go short. For now, Euro AUD, I'm waiting to go long. And what I want to do is, I'll patiently wait for price to break this key psychological level here, this psychological level. I'll wait for price to break it, and once we break that key psychological level, I will get in, a buy. Okay, so let's go to USD card, right? So USD card, what I can see here on USD card is also a buy, right? What I can see on USD card here is also a buy, and why I said this is also a buy is because we broke this key psychological level. We rejected this key psychological level just around this point, right? What I would want to do is, it will be better for price to come to this, this, I don't know what color to call this. I don't know if it's blue or something, I don't know. So I'll wait for price to come to this, to this point here, even if it's just a week, to come reject this point here before price continue to bounce to the upside, right? That is what I can see for now on USD card. But guys, if price never comes there too, it's also good, right? It's not necessary, it's not compulsory, right? This is all that matters, right? This is all that matters. Once we start seeing rejection on this point here, I'll be going long on USD card. And let's go to H1 just to have a clearer view. Okay, now so we can see now on H1 that price move this much, and price now is currently rejecting this point here. And of course we have something like a bull flag. This is not yet fully formed, right? This is not yet fully formed. So once it's formed, right, once it's formed, I'm going to be calling this straight out to you guys. Okay, so as you guys can see now, the reason I said I would have loved price to come deep to this point and bounce back here, you will see that if price make its way back to this point here and bounce back here, this is actually going to be giving us a head and shoulder just at that point there, right? But it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't really matter. If price comes here and start rejecting very hard, I'm gonna get in for buy. So that's just the pretty thing I'm looking for this morning, right? And I'll also be easy on tapping the buy or sells or whatever. I will take everything very easy. As you guys can see now, you can see when I was making this analysis, price was actually here. You can see now JPY is rejecting very hard, right? Almost breaking this this zone here, almost breaking this bear flag here at this point here. So that's what I'm saying, right? Patterns really means a lot, right? once you see it and you can identify it, it's always it always help a lot, right? And as you can see, we have head and shoulder in conjoined with bear flag, right? In conjoined with bear flag, so it's very strong, right? This is very strong. So guys, I'll be jumping into the trade just immediately price break this point here, once we break this key psychological level. So guys, that is just what I'm looking for this morning. So stay blessed guys, and have a wonderful week, have a wonderful day, enjoy yourself, believe in yourself, right? Even when you're having issues, maybe a lot of people are against you trading, or maybe you've been trading and there's not been results and all that. Guys, don't give up, right? It's just my true advice for you. Okay, even this advice, I've heard it too so many times when I was starting, and when I used to lose a lot, right? I used to hear this advice, and at some point I got tired of the advice. Don't give up. What's this? And I'm not seeing progress and all that. But guys, I just want to tell you again, right? I want to tell you again, and this is coming from someone who has lost a lot of money in the market, right? Someone who has lost a lot of money, who has tested so many strategies that never works, someone who has lost jobs, lost everything just because of Forex, someone who has sacrificed a lot, someone who has gone through a lot just because of Forex. This is coming from me. It's coming from me to you, right? Don't give up, right? Don't give up. Keep doing your thing. Keep back testing. Keep trading. Keep looking at the chart all the time. And trust me, you're going to find something that will work for you. That your missing link is going to locate you. So just keep doing it, because it's worth it, right? It's worth it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye for now, guys.